Greatest Showman.
Oh. Boom! Nailed it.
I just love that movie so much.
That means I gotta watch it every day for the rest of my life?
Well, we could throw in some other things every now and then.
Okay. What would you watch, just out of curiosity?
You watch, like, movies?
I do whatever she says. What do you mean, what do I watch?
You're gonna be married a long time, though. You're gonna be married a long time.
He watches a little bit of everything. I'm the one that's like, I have to fall asleep.
Oh, Selena's so insane. When we first started going out on dates, she used to pull up to my house minimum 20 minutes early, maybe 30 minutes early. And she would wait outside, but she didn't realize that my cameras could see like down the street, and her car would just be parked outside for like 30 minutes. And she would just wait until it was time to come in.
I don't know. I was nervous and I really liked him, and I wanted to get there and like maybe call a friend to pump me up or do my makeup again or something.
They're not that bad. I guess I'm gonna You like it?
You and Benny in the studio, he's your partner and also your producer. Like, do you think he gets away with other things that other collaborators wouldn't?
No, he gets me to do things.
That's what I was curious.
Yes, like he'll be like, no, you can do this. You can do this. Try this. Just try it. I'll close my ears and I'll try stuff, and he'll like tell me like, be free and, you know, sing this way. And yeah, he's sweet.
She cries always, like if she sees any video,
Try everything.
a dog,
I don't know.
a child, she cries.
Yeah.
The only thing that I want is you.
By the way, your pants are everything. Oh. Like, literally.
My friend Chloe made them. She's backstage.
The last time you came here, you were wearing something fabulous, too. I can only imagine what his closet looks like.
Oh, it's very fun. Mine is so boring, but his is... I love going through his clothes, and I don't know, he just has really good taste.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
What is Benny like on a flight?
He does not fly.
I thought you told me you must have done it once. I thought you were
I've
going to
done it, but not since we've been dating.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's a blank.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
That's that one. Okay, give us
What do you think Benny will be like on a flight?
I don't even know if I want to know, because I would be so worried about him.
How did you used to get to New York to see Selena? Would you drive?
What do you mean? I'm about to do it in
yeah.
a week.
What, you drive?
Yeah.
From here to New York?
Yeah, I'd take the boat to Europe.
Okay. So explain that journey to us.
It's like, first you have to drive to New York, and then you get on a boat for 8 days, and you're on the Titanic.
We both have tattoos. I know that I got a few that I regretted. Did you ever get one that you regret?
No.
A few seconds of old footage just convinced millions of people they know the truth about Selena Gomez's marriage. And what's wild is how quickly the internet decided who was right and who was wrong. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco have been painted as one of Hollywood's happiest couples. No constant drama, no messy public fights, just quiet appearances, supportive posts, and Selena openly glowing whenever she talks about her life. But then, suddenly, old clips resurfaced online and everything flipped. Fans slowed them down, replayed them, and started asking one uncomfortable question. Was something off the entire time? It all started with a moment that seemed almost too small to matter. And yet, it ended up sparking one of the loudest relationship debates the internet has seen in months. The first clip shows Selena and Benny leaving an event. Cameras flashing, people shouting. Selena reaches for the car door and opens it. She steps aside. And instead of waiting or letting her enter first, Benny walks past her and gets into the car. That's it. No sound, no explanation, just a few seconds of footage. But those seconds exploded. People replayed it over and over, freezing the frame, zooming in, and filling the comments with shock. To some viewers, it felt impossible to ignore. Selena opens the door, and her own husband doesn't even pause. No gesture, no glance back, no acknowledgement. For fans who followed her for years, that single moment hit hard. And just when some people tried to brush it off as a one-time slip, another clip entered the conversation. In this one, the car stops, Benny steps out first, and immediately starts walking away. He doesn't wait. He doesn't turn back. He doesn't offer a hand. Selena exits the car on her own and follows behind him as he keeps moving forward. Again, it's quick. Again, it's silent. And again, the internet filled in the blanks. Now it didn't feel like one awkward second. To many viewers, it felt like a pattern. Once people started labeling it that way, the reactions snowballed fast. Comment sections turned into battlegrounds. People who barely paid attention to the couple suddenly had strong opinions. Some called it disrespectful. Others said it was a red flag hiding in plain sight. A lot of viewers argued that these small moments reveal how someone treats their partner when they think no one's watching. One comment that went viral said, "Women seem to show more courtesy these days than men." Another claimed that if he acts like that in public, it says everything about what happens behind closed doors. People began sharing their own relationship expectations, their own boundaries, and their own deal breakers. What started as celebrity gossip turned into something much bigger, but not everyone agreed with the outrage. As the clips spread, another group stepped in with a completely different perspective. They weren't defending bad behavior, they were questioning the assumptions. They pointed out that what people were reacting to wasn't a full moment, just a fraction of one. No audio, no context, no understanding of what was happening around them. One explanation immediately grabbed attention: safety. Some viewers pointed out that the back passenger seat is considered the safest position in a car. In high-profile situations with paparazzi swarming, security teams often move quickly and deliberately. If Benny entered first, it may not have been about manners at all. It could have been about positioning and protection. That idea alone made some people pause. Others added that celebrity exits aren't normal. There are bodyguards, drivers, handlers, and photographers all trying to move at once. In one of the clips, Selena appears distracted, possibly talking to someone nearby. Meanwhile, a security guard seems to motion for Benny to get inside immediately. From that angle, he wasn't ignoring her. He was responding to instructions. Then came another argument that surprised a lot of people: logistics. Someone pointed out that when two people are entering a car from the same side, having one go first can actually prevent awkward sliding across seats. Instead of climbing over each other inside the car, each person can enter smoothly from their own door. It's practical, not romantic. But practicality doesn't translate well in viral clips. As these explanations spread, the internet split cleanly down the middle. One side stuck to their gut reaction. They saw what they saw, and no context could change their minds. The other side admitted they might have jumped to conclusions too quickly. The same clips suddenly looked different depending on how you interpreted them. And that's when people realized something uncomfortable. This debate wasn't really about Benny at all. It was about Selena. Selena Gomez isn't just another celebrity. Her fans have watched her grow up in public. They've watched her struggle. They've watched her heartbreaks play out under a microscope. Every relationship she's been in has been heavily scrutinized, analyzed, and emotionally invested in by people who feel deeply protective of her. So when a clip suggests she might be treated poorly, even in a small way, that protective instinct kicks in fast. People start connecting dots that may not exist. They start searching for warning signs because they don't want her hurt again. That emotional history changes how moments like these are received, which is why what happened next felt almost jarring. In the middle of all this noise, Selena spoke. Not in response to the clips, not defensively, just openly, honestly, and without hesitation. She appeared on a podcast and talked about her marriage, and her tone didn't match the outrage at all. She described her life with Benny as a dream. Not perfect, not unreal, just genuinely happy. She smiled when she talked about him. She called him the most amazing person to share her life with. She acknowledged that every relationship has ups and downs, but there was no hesitation in her voice, no discomfort, no hidden frustration. It was calm, confident, grounded. And suddenly, the contrast was impossible to ignore. On one side, millions of strangers dissecting seconds of footage. On the other, the actual person living the relationship, expressing joy without being prompted. Their relationship timeline only added to the confusion. They confirmed they were dating in December after months of speculation. Fans had already noticed hints, but neither rushed to make it public. Then, just a year later, they announced their engagement. The response was overwhelmingly supportive. People were happy for her, relieved even. It felt like a peaceful chapter after years of chaos. So, how did the narrative flip so fast? The answer says more about how we consume content than it does about Selena or Benny. Social media thrives on fragments. A few seconds of video can be pulled from its original context, edited together, and framed in a way that tells a specific story. The footage is real. The moment happened. But the meaning isn't fixed. Without full context, our brains fill in the gaps. We project our values, our experiences, and our expectations onto people we've never met. That's how two viewers can watch the same clip and come away with completely opposite conclusions. And once an idea takes hold online, it's hard to shake. Even after explanations surfaced, opinions stayed divided. Some people refused to budge, others softened their stance and admitted they might have been too quick to judge. Neither side was necessarily wrong. They were just reacting from different places. This also reopened a bigger debate that never really goes away. What does respect look like today? Are traditional gestures like opening doors still expected, or do those expectations feel outdated in modern relationships? Is equality about doing everything the same, or about understanding what works for each couple? There's no single answer, and that's why this discussion kept growing instead of fading out. Meanwhile, Selena and Benny kept living their lives. They continued showing up together, posting casually, supporting each other quietly. Selena continued speaking positively about her marriage, never once suggesting the internet's concerns reflected her reality. That disconnect is what makes this situation so interesting. The clips didn't expose a secret. They exposed how quickly people form stories from incomplete information, how invested we become in relationships we're not part of, and how easily small moments can be turned into massive conclusions. In the end, this controversy probably reveals more about us than it does about them. It shows how deeply people care about respect, fairness, and partnership. It shows how personal values shape perception. And it shows how powerful social media is at turning ordinary moments into global debates. For Selena and Benny, the noise will eventually die down. Another story will take its place. Another clip will go viral. But their relationship will continue away from comment sections and slow-motion replays. And maybe that's the real takeaway. A few seconds of footage can spark endless opinions, but it can never fully capture a life, a marriage, or the quiet moments that actually matter. So the next time the internet decides it knows the truth based on a clip, it might be worth asking one question first. Are we seeing reality, or just a reflection of our own expectations? Because sometimes, the loudest stories online aren't the most accurate ones. And the people living them know that better than anyone. If you want to stay updated on stories like this, where one small moment turns into a massive conversation, make sure to subscribe. The internet never stops watching, and there's always more beneath the surface.